Alright, so this video right here is with Andrew Wolnez. We're gonna do the same thing we did with the Chris Stafford video. Of course, these people did work together to make sure that these things happened. So I should actually pause it and show you where this started, since I already brought up the situation with Christian Alexander. We'll actually show you that video. Alright, so this one is called Christian Walked Up Threatening to Kill People. I gave him a cigarette, he continued. So this is where the issue originally started, and I don't know how far in he actually threatens them. It's probably around this part, but I started the video because he was threatening the youngins at Tillamook Sporting Goods parking lot. Sorry about the rain. Here, I'll pause it to make sure. Alright, so it's raining. I hope you can hear it. This is Christian Alexander. He's one of the local drug addicts, and he's vandalized the shit out of things as well, including stuff at the Tillamook Sporting Goods parking lot, including my vehicle. Just Alright, I gotta pause it again. The rain's getting too loud. I suppose while it is too rainy out to actually hear what's being said on the videos, we'll show you the name of the video. Christian walked up threatening to kill people. I gave him a cigarette. He continued. It was streamed live on June 12th, 2023. I started streaming it very specifically because I heard a man screaming that he was going to kill people. This is where the youngins at Tillamook Sporting Goods parking lot went from just messing with me like they would a homeless person to way worse. It sounds like the rain is not as heavy as it was before. So let's see if we can maybe amplify the volume here a little bit. I don't know.
Thank you. Yeah, you're diving. I'll fucking kill you. God damn.
Alright, so right there it's... Let's see, we'll even write it down in the comment section here so it's easy to find. Alright, so we put a little marker there, about 1 minute and 55 seconds or so on this video. Alright, so one of the issues is one of these people, Misty Potter, and many of her issues. So that's what that video is about. It's called Misty Potter Showing I Told the Truth. So here's them racist youngins. So I haven't talked to them. I've ignored them. And this is because of the abuse that started over Christian Alexander threatening to kill them while he was over by my car. So guilt by association and all that. So at 46 minutes and 31 seconds in here, they begin again. And I had just been saying, you know, that for once they weren't screaming or shouting or doing any of this stuff. And that starts at 46:25. So we'll start right there.
There are a bunch of youngins here tonight. They're not yelling. They're not screaming or shouting. Well, there they start with the N-word already. Of course they're not yelling at me. Of course they're... Healthy Templar type, yeah, stand in line 6 feet apart, stand in doorways, don't breathe. That's right, and no cigarettes unless the lights are off and under the blankets.
It's called sarcasm.
Them youngins are... Now isn't that cute? First thing they do when I come into view is start yelling racist slurs. And then, of course, there's the megaphone thing.
Right? You just got to hear them say racist stuff. So in this video, I'm literally in public. Like, I'm free to record. I'm not pointing it at them. And until they start this stuff up again, and this is a group of them harassing me. And I've been told that the megaphone that they're using is part of one of the Burden's towing trucks. So, of course, I do point my camera at them. At this point, they are harassing somebody who is not wanting to be harassed. Right? And they call me a bunch of dirty stuff in that as well. This is the day that I met Andrew Wolnez. I'd seen him before. I'd heard him before. Heard him. H-E-A-R-D, not H-U-R-T. Anyway, so with Christian Alexander threatening them youngins, and them youngins targeting me, and there are multiple videos of that, by the way. We basically just jumped over all the abridged shit and showed you some of the major stuff. How it started, the fact it's a group of them. They're having little miniature KKK meetings for the Jews in this town, basically. I'm sorry, I only look Jewish. I'm only slightly Hebrewish. So the police wouldn't do anything about that, kept on treating me like it was a delusion. They threw fireworks under my car, and we can get into all of that. We've already posted some of that on this channel. So the situation with Andrew Wolnez, let's go all the way back to where it started. This is the video. Oh, come on. Oh, we'll just click on it, I guess.
You can talk about me doing blues out of antagonistic and threatening over something to do with some...
So it started off with him making accusations about me doing immoral and illicit things with the kids at Tillamook Sporting Goods parking lot, and that I was recording children going to the bathroom in the Safeway bathroom, and we can show you the situation with that as well. He worked together with several of the predators who continue to harass me, by the way. These are my internet predators, and some of them have been at it for years. And, of course, the situation with them is that some of them are friends with the Bollinger family, and they just get off on this stuff. So this is Andrew Wolnez, and he's accusing me of this stuff. Of course, you got to see the video, Jamie again, where if you try to leave, they hit you in the head. And I've got multiple videos of him hit me in the head too, by the way. I'm also told, just like the Chris Stafford video, this one right here, I'm told, first of all, Lothman tried to claim that I approached this guy. Now, I'm not approaching him at any point in the video. He approaches me. You see where he's at and you see where I'm at? The only movement that I make during this whole interaction while he's up in my face, I move my phone.
Kids, you'll just have to ask him. Poor guy. See, talking trash. All these little druggies out here do this.
Now this point,
ain't no different.
There, I'm getting ready to go to the door. While he's in there, what does he do? He steps out. He starts approaching me, and I have to stop again.
You're fucking lucky, dude. You're fucking lucky. I am not lucky. I'm stuck with people like you, junkies like you.
Now, as soon as somebody starts threatening me, which is why I started recording, it wasn't just the things that he was saying that were false accusations. It's the fact that he was threatening me. Of course, I'm going to record it. And what am I told by the Safeway staff to do? To go into Safeway. I can't get into Safeway. He's in the way. If I turn around and walk away, what do I have to deal with? The possibility that he's going to sucker punch me in the back of the head, which he does repeatedly in later videos and also off video. So this situation here, you know, this isn't something where it was just some random guy who was just having a bad day. No, he very specifically targeted me on this day. Right after this situation,
I'm not a junkie. I don't do drugs. Get out of my face. Do not touch you.
Now, see, he wanted to accuse me of being a druggie, and now he wants to make ultimatums no, this shit ain't happening. I am a human being, and it is not okay for him to do this. It's not okay for Chris Stafford to do this. It's not okay for Andrew Wolnez's son to do this. And I have multiple recordings with multiple people who were the youngins in that sporting goods parking lot for those nights, who let me know specifically that Andrew Wolnez's son was one of the people that was doing this. He was one of the major instigators. Andrew Wolnez never stopped violating the protection order. He has not stopped, and the police have done nothing. They locked me up for improper use of 911 for trying to turn in Andrew Wolnez doing shit like this. And I've also got a bunch of videos where I basically got pictures of his back because, well, it takes a minute to get the video recorder started, and by the time it started, well, then what's going on? Meanwhile, if I don't record it, I get treated like it's a delusion and it didn't happen. And then Andrew Wolnez does it again and again and again. He'd already decided to be a predator towards me.
Fucking drug. I don't do drugs. Touch. You really? You can talk about me doing blues? I don't touch that shit. I've seen now you. Back off of me. Why?
And see, there he makes false accusations. He's decided that no matter what, any lie that he can tell that can justify him having a target, anything that he can use as an excuse to victimize an innocent person, this is what he's going to do. And he does it throughout this video. Now, eventually, this lady who works here comes out.
Fuck you. Shit. Do not. Back off of me. Back off. Fuck you. Back off. You.
Now, you notice, I talk to my phone. I'm not interested in talking to him. But when he's up in my face trying to get violent after threatening me, absolutely not. That's not okay. Absolutely, I am going to record it. Well, you want me to give this guy the opportunity to smack me in the back of the head with a blunt object? Are you stupid? There's plenty of things there he could grab and hit me with. And meanwhile, look at this fucking pervert. This guy is getting off on this stuff. And on this very same day, you can hear him using Natalie Bollinger as his excuse to do this. Look at this sicko. Look at this pervert. Look at this disgusting shit. Continues to harass me and threaten me, and not just him, his son and his son's friends. There is recording after recording of it, and they keep it up. I have to hide out in a fucking tent because of pieces of shit like this. What a fucking sicko. Now then, let's go further through this. You guys can listen to the whole video if you want to. You've got the name of it. It's right there. You can see, of course, streamed live on September 21st, 2023. What else happened September 21st, 2023? Go back through the Chris Stafford videos, you'll get to see. Also on September 21st, 2023, let's take a look at this. I posted up a video after the situation with him. Had not called him a pedophile, had not called him a rapist, had not called him anything. Well, I did accuse him of doing drugs. I didn't even know the guy. I don't know if he's on fucking drugs or not. I don't care. I'm not on drugs, and this guy's making false accusations. So right here, he got on my channel, over to the library, immediately after this stuff. He typed, take a good look at yourself. Take my name off these videos. It's always got time for something about their... Fuck it, let's press play. Maybe that. Take my name off these videos, Sean. It's always got time for the expose other people about their something and doesn't want to expose something, Andrew Wolnez. This message is held for review. Like, yeah, this is my reality. This is also, and let me show you this. This right here, this particular video is from September 21st. Give me a second. Let me go to that channel. Well, I'll find it in a few. It's actually the screensaver for one of my videos. So this one right here, this is assault 5.
You need to stop. 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 Do not hit my stuff. Do not hit my stuff. Do not. Do not.
And in that particular situation, we have the whole video. I was ignoring him until he started yelling at me. Meanwhile, this is a guy who only started going to these places specifically to fish for excuses to harass me. I was trying to ignore him, but this is a man who has assaulted me repeatedly, threatened my life repeatedly, slandered my name repeatedly. Oh yeah, and of course, he's not going to let it go. Whoa. Alright, well, I am experiencing difficulties in locating it, but that's alright. It's not going to kill me. I was trying to find the part that had that screenshot because he literally went from the situation in this video to going over to the library and wanting his name taken down after he literally, the only reason that I had his name is because right after this situation, he immediately got on the internet and started harassing me on the internet. Very first day. And then he wants his name off of my channel. He doesn't want to be called a pedophile. He doesn't want to be accused of any of the things he wants to accuse me of. He also doesn't want to be accused of any of the things he is doing. Meanwhile, he is an actual drug addict. Lovely. He also sells drugs. Lovely. So, you guys can watch this video at your leisure. What we're going to do is we're going to fast forward to the part where he calls me a pedophile. So what do? I make sure I record it. We'll try it again. When you don't do what people want right, you just can't do it. So what do? I make sure. See, there he wants to call me a pedophile. This is still the first video. Here's at 14:35. I've already gone to my car. I've still got my thing of cans. All right, I still haven't approached him. Now, this situation, he's on the other side of the street. I'm not approaching him. However, he wants to eyeball me. Yeah, that's definitely something that I'm going to take serious, especially when he starts taking steps towards me. Yes, this is a serious situation, and it's literally the same video. It's literally the same video. Make sure that we keep the guy recording. Now, once you've threatened me, accused me of doing stuff that I didn't do, yes, I am definitely, because you threatened me and are trying to get others to harm me by lying to them, yes, I'm going to record any time that you come around me. There is a maximum safe distance on that shit. Recorded in case he tries anything again. Of course, he seems like he's just walking along, so I put the phone down, and just for a slight second, that's all it took. He comes over,
You
he
do
starts
not
hitting
get to
me.
try to assault me. You do not get to try to assault me. Do not touch my phone.
Now notice, he's got a telephone in his hand. He is literally hitting me, and he has a telephone in his hand, the one that he's hitting me with. And he's not just hitting me with it, he is hitting my telephone with it. Like, this isn't just harming me, it is harming my property, because this guy is a sicko. He is perverted in this friggin' head.
There he is. There he is.
Now right through there, you can see.
Make sure that we keep the guy recorded in case he tries anything again.
I put it down, and right there, he's automatically already coming across.
You do not get to try to assault me. You do not get to try to assault me. Do not touch my phone. There he is.
Now you notice the picture changed multiple times. That's because he wasn't just trying to hit me. He was trying to break my phone. So, of course, this recording here is from May 18th, I believe, May 17th or May 18th of 2024. This guy is still keeping it up. There is a protection order in place. This is probably about I don't know, about 30 recordings, 40 recordings, maybe 50 recordings of him violating the protection order since it was put in place. And of course, I'm not just speaking up about him. Some of them youngins informed me that Andrew Wolnez's son was one of the main people who was committing these crimes against me and trying to incite them to harm me. So, of course, Andrew Wolnez wants to continue to pull this stuff, and I've got a bunch of stuff in here. I'll try to show you some of them. Like, basically, he goes by and kicks my car as he rides by on his bike. I don't have a car anymore now. Or he screams stuff at me while he's riding by on his bike, and he still continues this stuff. And by the time I get it started recording, he's already way down the road. This is another one of those situations where I had to start recording because of situations that are fucked up. And he wants to play victim, and his son wants to play victim. Well, how about don't threaten to kill people? How about don't assault people? How about don't go and accuse innocent people of murder and rape and child molestation and pedophilia and fucking all sorts of other crazy shit? Like, this dude's a lunatic. Come on. Just can't knock his stuff off. I don't know what the hell he said, but I had my headphones in the background, and he comes back around. And, well, he comes close enough to hit me, but I'm quick enough to back up. Don't know why the hell I wouldn't. Why wouldn't I speak out about assaults and threats and violence and vandalism? See, this sick pervert wants to hide behind the kids that he's not even taking care of. Alright. He doesn't give a shit about those kids. Oh, now he's wanting to accuse me of abusing children. That's what he started off with. Let's see what we got going on here. See, he wants to now try to pretend that this is valid again. No, it's not.
You're a fucking parasite!
There he is. Yeah, God bless America, right? And yes, I called the fucking cops on that shit. I'm right outside of the Elks, 1437 3rd Street, I believe. Andrew Wolnez is riding by and threatening me and harassing me, and he's been doing this literally for, well, almost every day since I got out of jail. I have a protection order against him, and he... So, of course, I had to try to call it in and get help. Absolutely. I did the right thing. Now we can go through and listen to the phone call and all that. But the fact is, none of this should have happened. And you can see there's a lot of videos. The reason that there's a lot of videos is because there's lots of people that like to harass me. Any one of these that I click on is going to have some piece of useful evidence in it. It's going to have somebody threatening me in it, or somebody harassing me in it, or somebody saying something that's important about the situation. I mean, there's a reason that I saved that stuff. That was May 18th. That was the day before I was arrested. By the way, his son and his son's friends were riding around late at night, and I don't know which ones in specific were in the vehicle, but it was the big white Chevy that they like cruising around in. And yeah, I had to go hide in a wet spot behind some bushes and try to sleep there because they just kept on driving around that block trying to find me. Not that it matters. I was having issues with keeping my phone charged at that point anyway. And then this stuff, May 19th. This is the stuff with not just Mossam Bijan, but me trying to turn it in. There's a bunch of them in here too. And a lot of them, like, I don't get to start the video until he's already riding off. Like all of these are just within a few seconds of each other. I kept on turning off the video because I figured he was done messing with me and then he'd show up again. I broke up the video a little bit to show the situations in this particular one. And, you know, when this one's a 20-minute long video, 21-minute long video with multiple situations, and I had to break down the multiple situations, but you get to see when I press play.
Fuck.
I get it started.
Fuck it. Too goddamn slow.
Just too slow, right? How about the next one? Unfortunately, my video quality sucks. Come on, pause. Fucking pause. Come on. How do I pause it? There it goes. All right, so there's a blur there. That's Andrew Wolnez. Not that it friggin' matters because low video quality and all of that. So I turn and go this way, and he goes that way. But I keep on looking behind me just in case. Now, due to poor video quality, of course, I'm having issues. And it looks pretty decent right here, don't it? But when I'm moving, it gets... Well, you got to see how it was. And then just a few seconds later, I'm going around the corner. He went around the block this way.
There he is again.
See if we can pause it. Oh, come on. Anyway, so I just keep on going towards the library. You know, I'm hoping that he's not going to follow me there. So, over towards the library. There he is again, right there. So I turn around and I go the other way. I'm told, even though I'm the one with the protection order against this guy, and he's the one violating it, he just fucked with me over and over again. And here again. By the time I get it recorded, he's already fucking way down the way. And there's a bunch of ones from earlier, too, that show that as well. Like I was told, start recording it, record it as soon as you see him so that if he pulls anything, that it's recorded. Well, yeah, okay, so I did record it. Now what's the issue? Here's one again. What day is this? We'll see in a second.
Takes a minute to get it started recording, but there's fucking wolnez again.
Going around the corner. Now that fucking car gets in the way, but yeah, he rode by and was pulling his shit again. There he is on his bike, right there. So he knows by the time that I'm able to get this recorded, he's able to do whatever the hell he wants. And there's a lot of those videos, not just him. Here's one with my busted ass car.
Alright, it's 7:29 p.m. Andrew Wolnez went by me for, I want to say, the third or fourth time today. He also keeps violating the no trespassing at Safeway. There's also the situation with Valerie. Alright, it's
So yeah, it's not like I'm not documenting it. But I can't call the cops on this. They'll bully me, they'll threaten me, they'll send me to TFCC or CARE or Tides of Change. One thing they won't do is their fucking job. These are criminal acts against me. This is not civil shit here. These are physical assaults and vandalism. Holy hell. Here's a video. It's old. This is a screenshot of the video. Rock in my car, busted window, busted glass. All right, let's look at this one. God damn it. Sorry, I'm trying to get it to work, but it keeps doing that scrolling thing. I don't know why it does that.
It's coming this way. So we're going to go the other way.
We'll get into that situation in just a couple of minutes. Why is it we're not finding the video we need? Come on. God damn it. Alright, so this one right here, I've been trying this for a few minutes. I click on it, and it does that funky scrolly thingy. See? Alright, so I'm copying the link address. Hopefully that will allow us to play it. I get that this is a long video, and I apologize for that. Let's see if this works. Please. Right? You see how long it takes to go through and just find these parts, and there's a lot. God, why isn't this fucking working? Jesus Christ. Alright, we're going to unpause it just to show you. This is some of the crap I have sent to me. I don't know why it won't stop on the video that I'm trying to have it stop on. Seriously. And then I'm treated like I'm a bad person for speaking up about this and trying to show it. Alright, I found it.
Oh, there's wolnez walking my way.
By the way, the video that came from was about 8 minutes in. Again, this is all the stuff the police want to pretend are delusions, despite the fact that there's evidence, the fact that there's already proof that they were aware of the situation, and yet, what did they do? They arrested me for improper use of 911. I'm allowed to defend myself in situations of vandalism and assaults, but I'm a disabled person, and I can't defend myself against this son of a bitch. We're going to end this video. There's a lot more, obviously. I showed you assault 1 and assault 5 and assault 2, and there's a bunch more. Like, it's disgusting, the level of horrible, horrible police work that they do here. If you're homeless, you're guilty. If you're not homeless, well, you're possibly going to get an honest court date, but that depends on your level of income.